My team does a great job in like all the cards, even though some of the cards are a little harder to get.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at the Barons, they're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, there's the Pistons. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And you know, for Baltimore, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Gobert, Fournier out there with John Collins. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. And for the Barons, we've got DeRozan. Siakam is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Rose in at the point. And it wasn't until midway through John Collins' second season at Wake Forest, Smitty, that he really jumped onto the NBA scouts' radars.
You're right. A 19-year-old sophomore. What he did, he led the nation in player efficiency rating. The production undeniable then and now. Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Rose. Siakam finds DeRozan. Free throw line jump shot. That one drops for him. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Dinwiddie drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Rose. The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Now here's Rose. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Wiggins against Fournier. They get it back. Wiggins passes to DeRozan. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master.
It's tipped. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that makes it a tie ball game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. Well, one area that has slowed the Pistons the last decade is their player development.
Yeah, you look at their roster, very few homegrown players. The Pistons haven't had a lot of hits with their first-round picks. To be a top team, you need to have a front office that can build from within.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And this is their first time matched up this year with Baltimore.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Now here's Gobert. 9 points last game out. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Dinwiddie's shot is off. For Baltimore, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
When you look at his career attempts from 3, DeRozan has really ramped up over the past couple of years.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And it's Rose penetrating. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why, his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kennard the pass to Gobert. Dinwiddie outside. From deep three-point range, the Pistons rebound.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Right side, DeRozan. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Siakam is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Rose in at the point. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Kennard. Outside Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Smitty, here's an interesting question. Over the next 5 years, which player wins the most MVPs?
You know, I think it's Giannis. He's looking like the favorite right now because the way he's playing, he has a possibility to win the MVP now. And then I think also because of his age, he's the one guy. And also Anthony Davis could catch Giannis. He has that type of talent.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. On the court for the Pistons, Rudy Gobert is out there with John Collins. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Kennard in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Lets it go. And with that shot, the Baron lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dinwiddie. Here are the Barons. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Now, here's Marjanovic. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Goes back up. Gobert with the block. They recover it. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game. So timeout called here, the first for the Barons.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Now here's Rose. Wiggins finds Siakam. Here's Marjanovic. Not going to go that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to Seattle.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
Here's Rose after the made shot from John Collins. Rose passes to Wiggins. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft, Greg, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
Here's Fournier following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Fade away. Bucket is good. Collins has got the lead up to 1 now for Detroit.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Rose passes to Wiggins. Shoots over Fournier. Here's Marjanovic. Gobert with the block. Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the second free throw, good. 40 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Rose. Passes it to DeRozan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan, converting through contact. Absolutely terrific.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Kennard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against 5 to shoot. Shoots over Marjanovic. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Rose. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 12. And that's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Baltimore, DeRozan out there with Rose. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Siakam in at the 4. Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think is helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point. And the basket by Rose.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dinwiddie passes to Gobert. Back to Dinwiddie. Gobert trying to get open. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Detroit. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Kennard kicks to Collins. Launches a 3. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins dishes to Rose. Back to Wiggins. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. Dinwiddie against Rose. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
Dinwiddie outside. 1:51 left to play in the third.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
DeRozan, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Dinwiddie will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. The Pistons shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Baltimore leading by 3. Rose with the ball. 6 points for him. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Got a hand on it. Outside Fournier. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. The Barons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Dinwiddie against Rose. Detroit with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Fournier passes to Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And DeRozan kicks to Wiggins. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Rose. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Rose with another miss.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Over to the left wing. Here's Dinwiddie. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their...
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Detroit as they end the third quarter with a 13-3 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Rudy Gobert is out there with Collins. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Kennard in at the 2. Good on the shot.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Now Rose. The pass to DeRozan. A floater. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're reminded of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
Pass to Gobert. Fournier against Wiggins. Back to Gobert. It's Fournier on the wing. Elbow shot is on the way. They get it again. Collins trying to break free. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And the Pistons lead by 5. Rose passes to Wiggins. DeRozan on the wing. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
Dinwiddie passes to Gobert. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Barons. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside DeRozan. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him. Fournier against Wiggins. Rebound, Detroit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 12 points here in the second half.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Rose gets the bucket.
The leadership role with Derrick Rose, taking the responsibility of a big possession right there. Put everything on his shoulders.
Dinwiddie dishes to Collins. He kicks it to Fournier. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Siakam. Baltimore trails by 3. Higgins outside. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Inside. It's good!
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide-open guy from the corner of his eye.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
To the inside and finished off by Collins.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Timeout called, the Barons. They're behind by 3. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
DeRozan passes to Rose. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
I will put him in the category as a clutch player. Derrick Rose delivers again.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. There's Dinwiddie. It's tipped.
And what you like about Siakam as a rim protector, the strong fundamentals, able to affect shots without fouling.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.